Hey, how's it going? We're back at it again with another unboxing, and you got another sort of older trick taker here. And at some point, you can kind of market these things as vintage for the hipster type crowd. Anyway, we have D-King, because I'm not sure it's PC to say the actual title, in 2026. And I definitely don't have my D-Word pass. You know, and honestly, this box is kind of a different size than I kind of remember. I remember this thing being a bit shorter and squatter. Maybe that's a Mandela effect thing on my part, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a thing. But let's see what else is sort of, changed aside from the weird box size. Alright, no box fart, nothing on the lid. And then we have the rules here. You know, at its heart, it's a normal adjacent trick-taking game with like 3 suits and some other random cards that have some delightfully bizarre abilities. But, the rules change every round, as if they got invited to the Mad Hatter's Tea Party. So here's the round tiles. I'm almost positive these used to be cards. Okay, we have Sacrifice. So, quite a bit of rearguard talk, but this is a serious card game for butt jokes. There was a reference to the Highlander there. But yeah, as you know, I kind of mentioned earlier, these don't tell me the odds. And we have 3 Musketeers. Yeah, sorry, I'm rambling. But yeah, this is the sort of twist, Shyamalan twist of the game. The game's each round's gonna ask you to do sort of different things. Sometimes it might, encourage a healthy prejudice against, say, goblins. But yeah, quality's pretty good. I think these ones with the stars on them are for a more advanced game if you're kind of used to it already, but don't quote me on that. But quality does seem to be good. Punch out pretty easy. You're not gonna have to whip out the X-Acto knife, but yeah. Alright, let's move on to the cards. And I can honestly tell you, card size has been mucked with. They were quite elongated. That guy needs a new dental plan. That is his significant other. And we got Zorg from the Fifth Element practicing acupuncture. That's pretty much every crystal shop owner ever. And it's interesting, it's like the artist was given one direction, put every fantasy, trope you could possibly think of, but make it look like it's through a fisheye lens, I guess. Yeah, we have a musician here blowing in the old sheepskin. And these are just probably the most normal part of this game, I guess. We got a standard flag bearer. We got Danny DeVito after he goes to a optometrist. Got a guy riding my ex-wife there. We got a marriage repair kit. We have my uncle that died of cirrhosis. I don't know what this person's looking at. Got the court therapist's most frequent client. He doesn't care because it's going to get fixed in auto-tune. Some more of the boring cards there. The only thing being raised today is a complaint. The red orb is reality, the blue orb is fantasy. Got Princess Peach after discovering surgery and influence in culture. I honestly remember this thing being a ninja for some strange reason. No trespassing. You got animal if you're red, green, colorblind. I don't even know what to say about that. Okay. You got Shrek's daughter, I guess. And he'd be making the bondage crowd, I think. The rules clarifications there. Sort of. It's not even trumps. I think the magic cards are the trumps. But anyways, gonna speed it up and call it a day. Take care.